Hello everybody and welcome, it's Debo here and we are back again in World of Darkness, this time with the guide to the second boss, Five-Headed Dragon. This mob is a Hydra, so essentially you know the base abilities, but this time around 5 heads means a few extra elements, pun intended. The base ability to watch out for is White Breath, just like the Hydra fight in the Relic Chain. Tanks will need to dodge this, otherwise healing them will be near impossible. The best way to identify this boss's mechanics are by the circles he launches at random targets on the ground. This holy looking one spawns a circular ad called a prominence. This ad needs to be focused down quickly, otherwise it explodes and deals large amounts of damage to the raid. The next circle is the fire circle. This deals a large amount of damage to anyone in the circle when the burst hits. It then spawns a firefly which tethers to a random party member. This party member will take damage continuously while the tether is on them. The next circle is ice. This will hit the ground in a burst, dealing ice damage, and then expand twice into a larger circle. Anyone caught in any of these rings of the circle are frozen and unable to act until the circle despawns. The next one is Thunder. This targets a random alliance member and deals a large amount of thunder damage to them. This damage can be mitigated by multiple people stacking around that person. And the last one is Poison. This will drop a slime globule on the ground which will spawn slime ads. These ads need to be killed quickly because they can converge, just like slugs, in turn 6 to make a super slime, which will then explode and deal massive damage to the raid and silence all casters. Now we can concern ourselves with the Hydras abilities. The first is Discordance. The Hydra's heads will become targetable, and he will begin channeling a raid wiping move. The raid must focus these heads down one at a time before the move goes off. When all the heads are destroyed, the Five-Headed Dragon will then launch a 2-hour-esque move that deals massive damage to the raid, which needs to be healed up quickly because the ground targets will start again, but this time with twice as many hitting the ground at any given time. From here, it's maintaining stacks on thunder targets, healing fire-focused targets, avoiding ice, focusing down poison and prominences. At around 50%, the Hydra will then target somebody with an overhead indicator similar to Honeyglow from turn 6. He will then turn and blast this target with a large amount of damage and knock them and anyone around them up into the air. I stress keeping everyone topped up at all times during this fight because at 33%, the Five-Headed Dragon will channel a move called Heat Wave. This will put a dot called Pyretic on everyone in the raid, which will tick for 1,000 damage a second for the next 5 seconds. This can do a significant amount of damage and, coupled with the ground targets, cause wipes. I suggest having any scholars precast Succor, and all white mages have Medica 2s ticking on their parties at this time. After Heat Wave, it just becomes a damage race, and if you're lucky, you won't see another Discordance, but if you aren't, just follow through, kill the heads, kill the boss, and collect your loot. Thank you all for watching. As always, like and subscribe, and I hope to see you again next time.